and welcome to Cooking with the Countries. I'm your hostess today, Canada, and today we're going to be making some Canadian breakfast sandwiches.
Canadian?
What's wrong with Canadian? Alright, before we make the sandwiches, we need to gather a few ingredients. One of the first things we need to do is go ahead and get our oven ready to go. So, according to my recipe here, there we go, I need to preheat the broiler. Alright, so I'm going to come over here and I'm going to press broil, and I'm going to make sure there's no pans. Good, there's no pans in the oven. Always make sure that. I'm going to press broil. Thank you. I think it's working, maybe. Supposed to do something? Sure, that sounds good. We'll do that. Hi. Okay, there we go. And now I'm going to get all the ingredients ready. Now, my recipe says 6, but I have 7 English muffins here, so I'm going to do 7. So the first thing you do is you take the English muffins and you split them in half. If you're lucky, they're already somewhat cut. Oh dear. Oh, okay, there it goes. And that makes them easier to lay out. One.
And ham.
It's bacon. Look, okay, we have our English muffins. We have our cheese. This is Muenster cheese, but you can use whatever cheese you want.
It's American cheese.
It is not. There's tomatoes, and there is my bacon.
American cheese is what matters.
America. What am I going to do with you? That is.
Eat my cheese.
I'm going to make these, and you're going, if you want a sandwich, you're going to be quiet. Alright, so, that's more than, let's see here. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is apparently trade places with America. I'm going to lay out my cheese. I wonder if I'm going to need more cheese.
Oh, look where she got that. She got that at my place.
Well, it's the closest place here, and it was a long journey. I didn't want the food to spoil on the way. And your airports have gotten very restrictive about what they let on. What was wrong with me carrying a cooler of ice? What was wrong with that? Apparently everything. Alright. Then you lay down your bacon.
That's ham.
It's bacon.
It looks like ham.
It's bacon.
Looks like ham.
It's bacon. Alright, so then we put our tomatoes on. These are nice tomatoes. Look at them. Nice slices of tomato. One slice. One there. Each one. These are really good slices.
Muenster cheese tastes like a interesting cheese.
Well, it's cheese. Alright, so now that we have these here and our oven is on, I'm going to put these in for, I believe it says, about 3 to 5 minutes. Yes, 3 to 5 minutes, or until lightly toasted. So, I'm going to slide these right in here. And I'm going to make note of the time. Now, if you have a timer, you can set a timer, or you can just keep track of it. This says 12:29, so 3 minutes would be 12:32, and 5 minutes would be 12:34. So I'm going to keep an eye on that, and I'll check them again at 12:32, and then I'll check them later at 12:35 if 12:32 if they weren't ready then. So I've taken a look at the Don't they look good? They look good. Now I'm going to turn it off of broil and turn it on to bake. I'm gonna turn off broil, turn it on to bake. And it says to do it for about 7 to 9 minutes, but I'm just going to keep an eye on them because they look like they're coming along pretty good. So it's 12:33. I'm going to check on them in 5 minutes because part of cooking is being able to realize when things don't go quite according to the recipe. So I'm going to check on them in about 5 minutes.
Rolling.
All right. So now that I've put my pigtails back, look at that. Don't they look good?
They look good.
Okay, now let me
real tasty and stuff.
Pull them out. Now you gotta be careful when you pull things out of an oven because you don't want to burn yourself. Back up, America. I don't want to hit you.
I'm not so sure about that last week with the hockey stick.
Okay, let me rephrase that. I don't want to hit you with this. The hockey stick, I totally wanted to hit you. I think I turned it off. I always
Did you
make
hit the
sure
off
you
button?
turn your ovens off. Yes, I hit the off button, but sometimes it, like the light's still on, and I don't know why.
I turned it on.
There we go. You turned what on?
The light.
Why?
Because so you could see inside.
Well, not that light. The little bitty light. Anyways. Now we need to put these together. All right, they're very hot, as you can see. Very hot, so you got to be very careful about this. Ooh, there you go. This part is probably the most tricky because you've got to try to get them on here without burning yourself. Oh.
You did it.
Yes, I know, I burned myself. Let's see, that was a top, this was a bottom. Let's see if we can make that work a little better. Now I wish I hadn't cut my nails, I could use them to poke things. Oh, fudge sickles. There we go. Okay. Don't forget, you will want to clean up after yourself, as in the pan, but the pan is too hot right now. And there we go. Take a look. We have our Canadian breakfast sandwiches. America, I had 2 pieces of an English muffin left here. What happened to it? Did you eat it?
Maybe.
America, oh, fine. We have 5 breakfast sandwiches here, ready to go. And there you go. There you have it. Our Canadian breakfast sandwiches ready to eat. Pick one and dig in.
Breakfast burgers.